Hi my friends, this video today is for all those women out there that are feeling lost, that are feeling they have disconnected from themselves, their purpose, what they used to be, and are going through kind of an identity shift. I don't like to say crisis because it's got a negative connotation. It's a shift, it's transition, and in every times of transition then there is growth. So I want to tell you how lost I was. I lost myself in becoming a mother. That was really the most difficult time of my life. I went from being career focused, completely driven, traveling the world, managing people, friends, social life, to just being alone in the house with a baby, and that 2.5 years later, another child. It was not blissful. It was definitely not magical. I lost my body shape. I ate like crazy. I just lost control of everything around me, and I found myself alone in this kind of alienating place where I couldn't even process what was going on. I did my best to be present and emotionally supportive to the children, to the babies, but yet when it came to the relationship within myself, I just was completely detached from, in a way, reality. And I did start seeking help in terms of reading and trying to find myself again. And then gradually things started shifting because I took action. And you see, yesterday I did a video about purpose and finding purpose. We don't actually find purpose, we just create the purpose. The purpose is the why we want to do what we want to do, or what we say we want to do. And this is not gonna happen by watching telly or sitting down or lying on the bed and just thinking and thinking. Purpose becomes more apparent when we take action, when we do things. It could be simply things we enjoy doing, completely unrelated to then what we end up doing. But it's by taking action. So I did take action. I decided that I couldn't find validation or identify anymore in just being, not happy about my purpose, who I was, not even knowing what I wanted in the next chapter of my life. I knew what I didn't want, which was going back to corporate and working in an office and not being available to my children. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I didn't want it. My face in life had changed, but I didn't know how and what I could become. So I started taking action. And the purpose of this video today is to tell you 4 very simple but incredibly important steps that can support you in acquiring more clarity about, finding yourself again, from going from being lost and feeling lost, to being, yourself and finding your purpose, your identity, reconnecting with who you were, or finding a new way of being. Step 1 is be comfortable with saying no. Absolutely be comfortable with saying no to things that don't resonate, don't fit your schedule, don't add value to your life. Because every time we say yes to something, we then engage in an activity or a process or whatever that represents having said no to so many other things and so many other opportunities. So be very, very specific about what you say yes to, and be comfortable with saying no if it doesn't suit you, if it's not the right time. And it's not no in terms of forever. It could be no in meaning not now, not at this point in time. So be comfortable with that. Second thing, which many of my friends and many women are very uncomfortable with, and is accepting chaos. Accepting that chaos can become part of your life in some aspects of your life. As you focus on, for example, devoting more time to yourself, to your growth, to your passion, or to even discovering what makes you tick, accept there will be some aspects of your life that will feel and be in chaos, and be comfortable with it. Allow it to be. And also let go of the need to control every aspect of your life. It's just not possible, it's not doable, and it doesn't bring happiness. So be okay with enough. Be okay with having enough control. The third thing is to manage your energy. This is essential. It's incredibly important. And this is really what shifted my life to the next level. When I took charge of exactly what I was eating, not only working out, but also exactly what I eat, in terms of increasing the number of veg, alkalizing my body, my energy level went just soared up, and now it's just on top, how do you say, top of the roof, basically I'm unstoppable when it comes to mental energy, physical energy. I'm present, I'm in the moment. From the moment I wake up, I do different kinds of things. For example, I love bulletproof coffee. I do that with MCT oil. That just sets me in the right state for the day. But you know, get in touch and I can tell you exactly, or maybe I'll do a video on exactly what I eat and when I eat and how I eat, because it's really, really allowed me to just go up a gear in terms of performance, and also emotional presence with my children, with my clients, investing time in my business and optimizing the time I work, and really being effective and productive. Without a right energy state, both mental, emotional, physical, nothing else, no goal, no objectives can be achieved. So it all starts from your mental, physical and emotional state. I mean, Tony Robbins talks a lot about the emotional state and the physical state, and the energy is an intrinsic part of that. So be conscious of exactly what choices you're making when it comes to that. And the last and important point, the fourth point, is taking ownership of your environment. They say that your life is a reflection of the 5 people closest to you. It is true. It's absolutely true. And what we experience, and what I experienced, is as I embarked upon this change from being a mom, or exclusively a mom, to wanting to do something other than just that, there was resistance in the people closest to me. People feel threatened by, you know, others close to them wanting to change, because change is a threat to the mind. So be aware of it. And I'm not suggesting that you remove, you know, close friends or family that are not supportive of you, but be aware that they may have a reason for feeling the way they do. Maybe communicate in a different way, be open, express what you need of them, and ultimately disregard their thoughts if they are blocking you in you becoming what you want to be, because you know the purpose, you know the reason, and you know that eventually and ultimately you're going to bring back so much value into their life just by being an example to them. And they don't have to buy into it, they don't have to necessarily be influenced by it, by your change, but you know, research proves that when we are surrounded by people that are high achievers or driven or determined or passionate, we take those habits ourselves, and we get massively influenced by that. So let them resist without that stopping you. So be absolutely conscious of the people you surround yourself with. And many of my clients tell me there is resistance, they don't have the right network, they don't have the right friends, or their partner is resistant. But then what you can do, and what I also did, is you can find mentors in everything. A book could be a mentor. You could read a book every week, a different book. You could have endless numbers of mentors, and choosing blog posts, in reading blogs, also in subscribing to podcasts. There is so many inspiring, incredibly inspiring podcasts. I mean, one of my favorites is James Altucher. I follow him religiously. There is also Tim Ferriss, who's very inspiring. Lewis Howes, there's so many. Marie Forleo, so many. Just do your research and see what makes you tick. And also you could join some Facebook groups. You could join places like Mind Valley Academy, which I also did, and every month there is a guest speaker, and that is just incredible, incredibly amazing. It's like you have your own tutor coming into your house and giving you an hour or more talk about different very, very important topics. So you can select the topic that resonates the most. There is so much out there. Some of it, or much of it, is free, some is not, but you don't even need to subscribe or enroll or pay. Just search web, get some books, and get the process going. So create your support system and be very mindful of that. So these are my points today. I hope it was of service. I know exactly how you feel. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling confused, if you're feeling unresourceful and unsupported, there is a way to get yourself out of that state. And if I left you with anything today, would be just get into an action mode. Do something. Do anything, but do something. And it's really incredibly powerful. So get yourself out of your funk by doing something. Maybe just simply go get a book, or go for a walk, or just listen to a podcast that inspires you, and that will trigger more action and more action and more action. So I'm back online. I'm gonna release more videos, hopefully once a week. Get in touch if I can be of service, even simply to have a chat. I'm here for you. I've been there, and I got myself out of that state by taking the very specific and powerful actions, and I would love to be able to share my whole journey with you. So lots of love, and see you soon. Bye.